Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Hitman Paris video sponsored by RageWorks.net. In this run, 47 gives the heads of Iago the personal touch, and Dalia receives more than you bargained for.
Welcome to Paris, 47.
Now we're back in the Requiem suit. I'm quickly falling in love with this suit. 47 may be about to do some devilish deeds, but he looks like he's coming straight from church.
Enjoy the show.
So we're going straight to the basement again. Got to knock out the cameras just to, get that annoyance out of the way. And we have a lethal, we have the emetic poison as well, because we still need the bodyguard's outfit. We're going to use it a little bit differently this time. And we're not going to need it for as long as we normally do.
I just can't do this. I just can't.
I pretty much got the timing down pretty well on doing this little run here in the basement to get the disable the cameras. And I don't know if it's because of professional difficulty, but distracting certain people in certain areas seems to, at least for me, require certain objects. Now we just wait for the security guard and the model he's hoping to mac on pass by, have them pass by. Almost got spotted there. I went too early. Now in this run, we're going after the primary assassination is called the personal touch, which requires that you kill both Dalia and Viktor with the fiber wire. But I figure, where you can, if you can get a 2-for-1, why wouldn't you? So we're also going to be killing Dalia disguised as Helmut Kruger. And, for the people who are familiar with Paris, Helmut Kruger is one of the disguises that's kind of OP. Like, there are very few people that would be an enforcer when you put on his clothes. Not so much the case on professional difficulty. You're gonna see that in a moment. I'm poisoning the food so I can get the disguise from the bodyguard. Had to wait a little while till they get there, until he comes in here. Now for now, we're just gonna put him in a closet, because we're taking out Viktor now. And obviously I can't do it in his bodyguard's clothes. He'll recognize me. But it takes a while for him to make his rounds around the palace and come back. Now try to position yourself like right in the doorway, because you're holding that pipe and you don't want one of the models to see you or Viktor to see you. Watch the mini-map and throw the pipe into the room just as he's coming around the corner. I thought I messed up and I got my coin
That
ready to
is
distract
Victor
him,
Novikov,
but he did
head
hear it.
sanguine and ringleader of Iog. Quite the resume.
If you mess up and he doesn't hear the pipe, if you're quick with the coins, you can still get him in here.
Good work, 47. Time to find Dalia Margolis.
So now we put on the bodyguard disguise, but only for a moment or so. We need his disguise to get him past these 3 guards. Or 4 guards, actually. When you do that, you break up these 3 security guards the 2 security guards and the cicada bodyguards that are talking over there. This guy right here is important. Well, his partner is. Turn the generator back on so no one else comes looking. You want to make sure the bodyguard in the garden is not looking at you. And with my luck, he was walking away. If you move quickly enough, you can get them in one shot before he comes back. You want to get this second guard here and leave that gun, because we're going to do a lot of distracting guards with the gun trick here. Change into the security guard's clothes, and now you're pretty much OP in this garden area. I'm just going to speed through this though, because we're just clearing the garden. And you see how I take out 5 guards using this gun trick. And since there's no extra box, I just dragged them all around here because they're all coming to the same place. We can't have them seeing the bodies. Once that's done, you don't have to worry about moving their bodies because no one's coming over there. And the reason we're clearing out the garden is simply to get Helmut Kruger. You gotta kind of be fast about taking out these guards, because while he's doing that photo shoot in front of the helicopter, I don't know how long it is, but there is a time limit. Like, he'll go inside. Between taking out Victor and taking out all those guards, it seems that I pretty much reached that time limit, because he's gonna stop the shoot right here to answer his phone, and normally he would go all the way to the garden and make a call to, I guess, his agent or something, and then talk to Dalia, then come back inside. But watch as he starts to walk. He stops midway and gets ready to turn around and come back into the palace. Which, because he's out here, is bad for me. So have your coins ready. Maybe you're lucky and he does go all the way, and you don't have to worry, you can just hide him over there. But see, he stops and he turns around. So just stop right about here and make sure you throw the coin far enough that he moves, in past the hedge wall, so nobody sees when you take him out.
What?
So now here's the problem. You have to get Helmut dressed as Helmut. You have to get inside, get your makeup done, and then walk the catwalk. You call Dalia, she says make sure you walk the catwalk before you come see me. If you hear her voicemail, don't worry about it. It's weird to hear that while the phone's ringing.
Dalia, Helmut here. Remind me again, where were you supposed to meet?
Second floor, Voltaire Suite, next to the auction.
Got it. You want me to drop by now, or...?
No, it's essential
Looking
that
awesome,
you walk the
Mr.
runway.
Kruger.
Do the job, then come see me right away.
The
Enjoy the
guard
show,
that
Mr.
was
Kruger.
the guard that was behind watching you do the photo shoot is an enforcer. He will recognize you because I guess he was staring at you all that time. He knows the difference between the real Helmut Kruger and Agent 47. Sebastian Sato is also an enforcer, so you can't go straight in there. There's a guy in front of the museum who's taking pictures who is like a huge Helmut Kruger fan right there. He's an enforcer. And lastly, the chick that was taking your pictures is an enforcer. And she's walking right over here. Apparently, after the photo shoot, she wanted to see him walk the runway. So you have to let her come over and mix in with the crowd and then run past. Now you can go.
Good
And
luck with the show, Kruger.
even after you put makeup on, Sato is still an enforcer. And so is she.
Mr. Kruger, need a touch-up, I see. No problem, just sit back and relax. Won't take a second.
Appreciate it.
World Police suspects you were in the accident heading into St. Sanchez. If Miss Malewa gets her too, don't you think people will connect the dots?
We'll make it look like an accident. Like loose floorboard. They were in sandbag. What do I know? Doesn't have to be. What the hell is it?
I like how these models are talking about like beating the crap out of each other.
Yes, yes.
There, you are all set, Mr. Kruger.
I would think that at this point nobody's gonna recognize him.
Thanks, Mr. Kruger. Break a leg.
But basically, the safest thing that I would suggest right here is to go around the back way here. This is one of those times where you can use the head turn mechanic to your advantage. Wait for Sato to be looking to his left, and then just run past him and run out this door. Don't worry about there being a line here. Just, ease your way through and get on the catwalk. If you don't do this, Dalia will not talk to you. She won't even acknowledge that you're there. Other people will, but she won't. Sometimes it's hard to remember all of this because in professional mode you don't see the opportunities, they don't show up. And now I'm making my way upstairs, and this security guard is gonna say something really creepy to me on the next floor, I think.
Mr. Kruger, sir.
Listen to this crap.
Helmut Kruger. Wow, you're handsome. Like a pretty girl.
Wow.
Good evening, sir. Please come right through. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask.
That's the kind of guy that kidnaps you. You wake up tied to a chair.
The bidding has closed.
Hello, Mr. Kruger. Let me know if you need new bodyguards.
Helmut, love the outfit. Please, have a seat. So, Helmut, you accept my offer?
I'm in. What's the job?
Straight to the point. I like it. As it happens, I have the perfect assignment for you. Jessica Highmore.
Highmore Consulting.
The very same.
Jessica
That's why I
Highmore
wanted you
is
on
the
show,
sister of Hannah
so
Highmore,
Jessica would notice
who
you.
is the
Now,
dead
I want you to go to
ex-girlfriend
New York,
of Jordan
seek out
Cross.
Jessica, and do what you do best. The girl is bright, young, beautiful, and should be right up your alley.
And yet she's not the mark.
My, you do catch on fast. No, that would be her father, CEO John Highmore. Jessica is your way in. Befriend him, get his trust. Highmore Consulting is planning a merger. I want to know with whom and at what price.
All right. Consider it done.
And that's for you. Keep it on you at all times. Last resort.
Cyanide. Good choice.
If you weren't gonna kill her with the fiber wire, you could pick up the cyanide pills and poison the champagne glass on the table behind me. When she walks away and turns her back right here, there's a champagne glass to poison, and she would drink out of it and die. But like I said,
targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
that's not one of the challenges in professional mode, and I wanted to clear them because this almost has me finishing everything in Paris. Now you just make your way calmly back to the bathroom, get my Requiem suit, and make your way out. Watch out for the chefs. And that completes the personal touch and more than you've bargained for at the same time. And that was a Silent Assassin run. I try to get him wherever I can. So thank you guys for watching this video. There is one final video remaining in the Paris Professional Difficulty series, and I'll have that up shortly. So check that out, and I'll see you on the next video, guys.